From beautiful Hollywood, California, please welcome two Ginger Gems with Kate and James.
Thank you, darling, for that. That's a nice
You're welcome.
voiceover, actually, wasn't it? How are you, babe?
Hello, darling.
What's
Here we
happening?
are again.
Here we are again.
You know, week 4.
Week 4. And
Yeah.
still loving it?
Still loving it, of course.
I know,
What's
this
not
is
to love?
fun.
What's not to love?
This is so much fun.
Yeah.
You know where else we had fun this week?
Where's that, darling?
Yours.
I'm
Your
glad
house,
you had fun.
babe. You didn't have as much fun as I had.
No. It was,
Ross, we had fun, didn't we? Me and Ross, we went to your house where you have to quickly do this, babe, because you have to tell us what you've got at your house.
So there's a show in England called Coronation Street. The pub in Coronation Street is called the Rover's Return, and I have a replica of the Rover's Return in my house.
Yes.
And it's a tiny little English Manchester pub. And we had a pub quiz
Yes.
with some of my friends and some of my neighbours. And it's a tiny little pub, but we crammed in 17 of us.
Yes.
4 teams, and we did a pub quiz on Friday night, and it was chaos. And it was I likened it to wrangling drunken cats.
Yes.
That's what it was like. Herding
Kittens.
drunken cats. It
Kittens
was chaos.
even. I think it was worse.
chaos.
It was the cats.
And
it was kittens.
being the only one there that was sober, it got worse as the night went
It
on.
did.
But
It got
was
more fun.
It got more fun, but it was chaos.
And do you know what was giving me a lot of fun? The more like angry you was getting or annoyed you were getting from us all being drunk was the more fun I got. And the more you rang that bell to try and shut us up, the more fun it became.
It was so loud. I dread to think what the neighbours that weren't invited, I dread to think what they thought, because it must have been so loud. It was just, everyone was screaming, like, just through pure being
It was so much
drunk.
fun. It was so much fun. And we was all like battling each other, and then alliances between teams were starting.
Yeah.
It was
some
very
broken
cool.
glasses, some spilt red wine.
Oh yeah,
and,
there was broken glass
yeah.
and spilt red wine.
And who won?
Who won,
James?
James?
It was very tight at the end, but Kate's team.
What were we called?
The Cilla Black Surprise team. Which
I'm
is
guessing
Kate,
that wasn't Ross's idea.
Which is Kate, my fellow Ginger Gem, and the lovely Ross who's sitting over there at the back pressing buttons, and their friend Catherine.
Yes, she was
they
fabulous.
Won.
Yeah,
the
we
team
won.
of 3, the smallest team. There was
Smallest
teams
team.
of 3, 4, and 5, and yours was the 3.
Yeah.
And they surprisingly won, because you were fighting every single question and every single answer from start to finish.
I never stopped.
And even if you got it right, you kept complaining that I'd got it wrong.
Yeah, I did.
And so I
made you check everything.
Yeah, I had to check some of my questions, but it was a lot of neighbours in the Hollywood Hills, and it was a lot of people from Dancing with the Stars. So that was a lot of the questions were themed in that direction.
Yeah.
But it was it was a lot of fun. But I remember in the middle of it thinking, I am never doing this again. But by the end of it, it was like, well, that was fun when everyone's gone.
Yeah,
and I'm sweeping up broken glass and
it's like anything.
clearing beer bottles from all over the place.
That's like me when I used to have to run cross country for my school. I used to run it. I used to cry all the way round. And when the next year come round and they'd say, will you run for the school again, cross country? I'd say yes. And off I'd go again, crying all the way round. You just don't remember, do you? It's pain. You don't remember the pain. I just thought, oh, okay, I'll run from the school.
Yeah,
no.
That was it.
No. But you know what great?
That's what Friday was. Pain.
It was a pain for you. It was pure pleasure for me. One man's meat is another man's poison right there. But do you know what, babe? You know, it was really reminded me of an English pub. When you go in England to a pub quiz, everyone had too much to drink, but it was just raucous. There wasn't any,
Raucous, that's a good
raucous.
word.
It was raucous. And we was all enjoying it, and we was all pissing around, and we were annoying you to hell, which was just...
Debbie said to Steve at one point, look at James, he's getting really annoyed. Look at James's face, he's getting really annoyed.
He was, babe. It was so good.
Yeah.
It was the best night. It was the best night. So thank you so much.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome. I don't know why I do it to myself. That was my thought. I thought, I'm the only one here that's sober. I'm never doing this again. And why do I do this to myself?
And when's the next one?
Monday.
I love it. I love it.
Never again.
So, babe, what's been going on this week? In the what should we call this? Pop culture.
Pop culture in the
roundup
in the world around us.
Yes.
I don't know. That's a weird thing.
Yes. Timothy Chalamet. I'm calling him Shitty Chalamet. I'm calling him Shitty Chalamet.
Timmy fucking Chalamet.
I used to really like. I still do actually. He is a really good actor and everything. But
He's
oh
really
my
good,
God.
and if he has subscribed, he should still subscribe. He
Yeah.
should not unsubscribe just yet.
No, not yet.
This is all being said
he
with
will
love.
be. He will be
This is
by
all
the
being
end
said
of
with
this
love,
pod.
but continue.
He will be. He'll be joining Steve and Clint and Bill.
Bill Murray.
Yeah, that's who he'll be joining. But he said this week he did an interview with Matthew McConaughey,
Right.
interviewing each other, and he said no one cares about ballet and opera. Made a joke of it, doubled down by saying, what did he say, babe? Oh, that's probably my
what about
14
theatre?
cents in viewership.
Yeah, that's
What?
probably
What did he
ruined
say?
my 14 cents in viewership. So even diminishing it more, meaning that he's not lost nothing by saying this.
Right.
And on top of that, he doubled down by singing. They kind of did an opera, took the piss out the way they sing, basically. Yeah. And I mean, for an artist, he calls himself an artist. He calls himself, you know, mastering his craft. He did that whole talk at, I think it was the Golden Globes, where he said, I'm going to be the next.
Wants to be the greatest. I am the greatest.
Yeah, yeah. He gave it all kind of like that. And then, he comes out and says something as dumb as that, which is bullshit, because I can tell you right now, every time when we've gone to opera at the Dorothy Chandler
Packed.
here, packed, and not only packed, sold out. It's hard to get a ticket. It's always like try and get them resale or whatever.
Coveted
almost.
tickets. It's really
Coveted
pathetic what he
tickets.
said, for sure.
It's absolutely
Coveted.
pathetic. And the ballet as well, same thing. I mean, mostly, this year there's been more ballet on than anything in all the theatres we're going to, isn't there, babe? Dance has really taken
So that's
an
not gone
upturn.
down well then.
It's gone down bloody terrible, babe.
Okay.
Bloody terrible. So we're not enjoying that. He's on the fucking hit list right now.
Shit list.
Carry on. Shit list. And, well, we'll do it at the end, but I think he's going to be the one who's going to be right there, up with them. Yeah. And just to close Traitors from last week, where they had the finale, and
Right.
Moira gave into you-know-what, #FFs. Rob purchased her a Birkin bag. That's her May's Birkin bag after Jane Birkin, the actress and singer. And he bought her one, and I don't know how much that one cost, but they were all around, what, 30,000 more going up?
30,000 for a bag.
Yes, babe. It's
So
crazy.
Oh.
And that was his pinky promise. So instead of, he liked her, obviously.
On national television.
On national television.
Embarrassed her.
He's
Made
kind
a
of
fool of
changed
her.
the pinky promise to the bag. So he's saving himself there from looking like a bloody cheat, a liar, and a no-gooder.
Would a $30,000 Birkin bag?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. With all the subscribers we lose, we need to gain some.
Yes.
Yes, we do.
Okay,
So
because we do lose some because we are a little bit, well,
Well,
we say what we think. We say
keep
what we
pissing
think.
them off, don't we? We keep
I don't
pissing them
care.
off.
I'm going to keep doing it.
So please subscribe. We do appreciate it, and we're very, very happy with the amount of people who are
We love
listening
it.
to our lovely podcast, and we're enjoying doing it.
We
So
love
we
it.
love the fact that you people are listening to it. So please like and subscribe. That would be great.
And also, just quickly saying as well, if you want to send in questions, topics, gems, you can send it to email.
Two gingergems@gmail.com.
Yeah, or you can send it on Instagram.
@2gingergems.
There you go. And also, if you send a voice memo in, we could play you on the show.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's
Say
exciting.
nice things about us, and we'll
or even say
read them
nasty
out.
things
If you say
about
nasty
us.
things, we'll think
Just
about
say
it.
something.
Yeah,
Anything.
yeah, we'll put you on, and then we'll show your face and link you below.
All right. Talk about some movies.
Oh, well,
now, so you've been going on about The Bride.
yes.
And you went, right?
We went late night.
Oh my God, we did late night Thursday night.
Thursday night when it first opened, like the first
It
chance
literally
you got
was
to
the
go.
first. It was the first like public showing of it.
It's release, yeah.
Yeah, which was at like 10:15 at night.
So I don't know anything again about this movie, but I'm hearing not great reviews. But as you are the only one that matters,
yes,
what do
my
you think?
reviewer. Yes, I like
What do you
that,
think?
babe. Well, I would say that.
Oh.
Because I want to love it completely, and I loved so much of it. But I would give it 75% 5 stars, and then 25% higgledy-piggledy. But I do have to say that Maggie Gyllenhaal put everything into this.
Is she the bride?
She's the director.
Oh.
She Jessie Buckley is the bride.
Oh, right.
She put, I mean, my God, I have no idea. I mean, she wrote it, she's directed it. It was all her ideas. I loved what she did. Homage to so many different things, to Young Frankenstein, to Fred and Ginger, Fred Astaire, Ginger Rogers, to
I'm convinced The Fugitive as well.
Fugitive. You think The Fugitive as well? Definitely Bonnie and Clyde.
Yeah.
What?
I mean, yeah, Bonnie, because they were like outlaws, these two monsters.
All right.
It was, yeah. And do you know what? You know what? I came away with it. I would have changed the end. Absolutely, 100%. My ending would have killed it. I might send it to her. But what I believe, this monster, which is made up of all different human parts, right? She wasn't. She was just brought back to life as she was. But Frankenstein is made up of one person's brain, another person's, and he's sewn together, basically. Now, I think that's what the movie felt like. There were so many pieces. There wasn't always a through line.
To be in a good way?
I just think if you look at it in that way, it puts a more of a, whoa. I mean, there's some bits that I wouldn't even. I mean, I would have concentrated more just on their story. I would have concentrated more on their adventure part, and I would have finished it with her being the head of this revolution that is happening. And I would have had her come from the back. I would have had her, at the very end, I would have just had her walk down.
No spoilers.
Yeah, I'm not going to say what it is. I'm saying what my end would be. So I would have her coming down the middle of the street and then followed by all these amazing women that were just like in awe of her, and were following her. And I would have her do that. And I would stick, you know what I would stick on there? Paris Paloma, too much labor. And that's how I'd have ended the film. And I would have had them all march, and there would be a great big pyre. I'm not going to say what it is, so I'm not going to ruin it. And I would have set fire to the fucking thing. That's how I would have ended it. Because I felt like the end went backwards.
Right.
And you'll have to see it to know. But
yeah,
it was amazing. And can I just say that Julianne Hough from Dancing with the Stars is in it. She kind of plays the Ginger Rogers character. She's like the matinee idols, which is, oh, that was cold. You're always saying hello. And also Jake Gyllenhaal plays like the Fred Astaire. They're like the song and dance couple. It's so cute. And it's just, honestly, there's so much good in it. I would prefer to see a movie like that, 100 movies like that, rather than this same old shit that we keep showing everywhere. It's an original, and maybe, I know it's not getting good reviews, but at the same time, it's not, people didn't show up. Do you know what I mean? So.
Right, you make your own mind up.
Yeah, exactly. But yes, I believe it will become a huge cult movie, and I believe I'll tell you what.
And that's a good segue into our classic movie.
Yeah. I know one thing though, babe. I know what my costume is for Halloween, and I know what yours is.
There it is.
Because Christian Bale and Jessie Buckley, I haven't said about, absolutely stellar, beyond stellar. There's one point when she comes alive as the bride, and Christian Bale looks at her in this close-up. It's one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. You can see what's going through his head. You can see in his eyes. Every woman needs to be looked at like he looks at
right.
the bride. And Jessie is phenomenal. She also plays 3 characters: Ida, the bride, and Mary Shelley, all contained within her one body. She changes between lines of accents and characteristics and just physicality. It is unbelievable. Please go and see it. Boom, done. Move on. What was you saying, babe?
We were talking about the classic movie, which you wanted to bring up, Young Frankenstein, which is obviously a connection to The Bride. Never seen it.
She pays homage to. They pay homage to it. Yeah, they also do putting on the
Never seen it.
Ritz.
Never seen it.
You have to see it. It's funny as fuck, babe. It's
Language
so
is
good.
atrocious.
Oh my God, when did you turn into somebody who grabbed your pearls every time somebody swore, babe? Jesus Christ. Yes, so Young Frankenstein, Gene Wilder. How do they say his name in it? Frankenstein or something.
Frankenstein.
He's amazing. It's Mel Brooks, Madeleine Kahn, who ends up as the Bride of Frankenstein. She is just, she's a comic genius, and we lost her way, 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 way too soon. Clorence Leachman, another one from Dancing with the Stars.
Cloris Leachman.
Go on, babe.
Oh, we had Cloris Leachman on Dancing with the Stars around about season 7, something like that.
Who
Bless her.
did she dance with?
Corky Ballas. Corky Ballas, Mark's dad.
Mark's dad.
Yeah, if we're ever on Dancing with the Stars, you'll probably dance with Corky Ballas.
Oh God, I hate when you say that, babe. Because one day I do dream that I might actually get on Dancing with. I'm hoping more for like
Cloris, yeah, she was Derek. Yeah, Cloris was a character on Dancing with the Stars, wasn't she? She had an accident on stage, didn't she?
Oh, she was perfect. Now, okay, add it to my list, Mickey. She's a broad, a real broad, wasn't she? She didn't
took
give
no
a
shit.
I remember. She didn't take no shit. She didn't give no shits.
I remember the first time they gave her scores. Obviously, Carrie Ann is first, and they said, you know, she did a dance, okay, for a woman of her age, and they said, and the judges have their scores. Carrie Ann in Arbor, and she goes something like 6, and Cloris goes, bitch, live on air, love it.
Language, babe.
Yeah.
What about the other time? What happened?
Leaky Leachman.
Yeah, say it again.
I don't remember.
Leaky Leachman.
You don't remember that?
No, I don't remember. What was that?
When she was being spun round.
Yes, she was being spun around
In
and
rehearsals.
she kind of in rehearsals on the dance
floor. Not live
floor.
on the show. Sorry, we don't have no footage of it.
And the story goes that she leaked a little on the dance floor.
Yeah. Well, that can happen,
She's a star.
babe.
She can do what she wants.
That can happen, babe. Did somebody else? What happened this week? You said someone shit themselves or something.
Oh, Survivor. Now Survivor.
There you go.
50 seasons, and they had a first. So the second episode of Survivor 50 was on, and two guys were talking in the camp or whatever, and then one of them froze, and the other one thought he'd had like a stroke or something, and he was like, "Oh my God, are you okay? Okay?" And he just froze, and the reason he froze is because I guess that coconut water goes right through you. And he basically shit himself. And the poor guy is just like, and the cameras are there, and he has to go and get in the ocean. Everybody out of the ocean. We had to go and get in the sea. They blurred out, the kind of like offending, area on camera, but like he had to go for a paddle. So I feed the fishes. But yeah, first time I've ever known on a Survivor that someone,
But look at this, Clarence, and there's somebody on Survivor. It happens.
Yeah,
We're all humans.
We're all human.
We're all just human. Have you ever?
What, darling?
Either or. Front or back.
I'll take the fifth on that one. I will mention the South Fork driveway, but that's all I'm saying.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
James is currently turning beet red.
Yeah, it's hot in here. How about you, darling? Any stories like that?
Well, I'll be honest with you. Yes, I have had that. That did happen to me once. You know when it happened to me?
Were you on Survivor?
I wish I was on Survivor.
She was just trying to survive.
I was trying to survive. Babe, yeah. And it was New Year's Day.
Oh, bless.
And all I have to say about that is it really set the tone for the year.
Right.
Yeah. Move on.
Nothing more to be said.
Nothing more to be said about that, babe. So TV, you said you were back watching a bit of Love Story?
I did watch, so I tried again to watch Love Story, the JFK one that you like, and I did get through the whole first episode. It's not something I'm hooked on. I was trying, and I thought I will sit and got all the way through it. I got through all episode 1. I kind of found it interesting enough to follow. I think they're very good. I think they're very believable
really
as them.
Are.
The Jackie Onassis, I could not buy it that was her. She didn't come across very nice. Naomi Watts. She didn't come across as very nice, and I just couldn't buy it that was her, and it kind of threw me because you were watching this like not very nice woman talk, and then I kept having to remind myself this is supposed to be Jackie Kennedy, and then at the end, Daryl Hannah, or as Daryl Hannah, makes an appearance, and she was very much kind of poorly lit. She looked terrible. The funny thing is, there's someone in it plays Annette Bening, and immediately you know it's Annette Bening. You saw Daryl Hannah, you're like, that's supposed to be Daryl Hannah. But then when they got blonde hair, and when you got close up, I think you might have said, hello, Daryl, or something, that was a clue. And then you go up, and then when you show the close up, she looked like, I don't know if they'd done it deliberately, but she looked like she didn't look good. Because, I mean, Daryl Hannah back then, I mean, she's still beautiful, but back then, she was stunning. And then this is her... in her like JFK years, if I remember right, she was like gorgeous.
Yeah,
and
Splash Times.
Yeah,
no, I think
and this,
Splash Times.
Madison.
Yeah.
And it didn't. I don't know if they did it justice. And then I read that she'd had a lot to say about it, but I didn't read it because I didn't know if it's about the bit I've seen or the bit that I haven't yet seen.
She did an essay for the New York Times, and she basically said, because they bought these Coke-filled parties, and that she was taking Coke. She said, I've never taken Coke. I've never had a Coke-filled party, fuel party, sorry. I've never because they made her out like she was wanting to get married, and she was telling me, I want to get married. She said, I never, ever, bullied somebody into marrying me. And also that she said, I never likened Jackie's death to a dog's death. What was the other one?
Never desecrated family heirlooms.
Never desecrated family heirlooms. So she basically went, this is all bullshit and it's all lies.
Don't you think it's like tough that like,
hard?
Remember The Crown?
Yes.
When they were doing The Crown in the early seasons, and it's talking about the war when she was first queen, and there was all that sort of stuff. Nobody's there to say that's not what happened because they weren't there. Nobody remembers it. But when it got in the later seasons, towards the Diana and everything, a lot more people were like, it wasn't like that, or that didn't happen, because it was more in current times, and there was a lot more people there to kind of say that's not what happened. But we don't really know what happened behind closed doors. So they have to kind of just make it up because they've got to make a story. They can't base it on what they know because they don't really know what happened. So I kind of give the show a bit of credit for that. That they've got to, it's a dangerous thing to kind of go with to portray someone who's still alive, because you're never going to get it right unless that person's involved to tell you what they didn't say.
And it's like with anything, everybody has a different view of what it is. Even people at the same thing can say, I saw this or I saw that. It's never
right.
Do you know? It's one person's opinion of what they saw. I know there's a lot of people who have come out and saying who knew her and knew them and saying like this is nothing like them.
This is not what it was like. But it's going to be hard for it to be like that. They've got to make a television show.
Yeah.
I did talk about reality,
yes,
or whether it's real or not. I started watching that America's Next Top Model documentary. Have you seen that?
Yes, I have.
I
have. Reality
there's
check.
3. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
There's 3 episodes. I've seen 2. I saw.
Okay. I've seen one and a quarter.
Okay, I've seen 2. I don't know. I mean, I'll be honest. It's kind of I never saw the show when it was on.
I did.
John worked on it.
Oh, right.
I've never seen the show when it was on, but it does seem, following the Biggest Loser thing, it seems like, is it really fair to, I mean, I'm not saying justifying anything of what happened on it, but it's like now to go back to something 25 years ago and look at it again, like Biggest Loser. We all watched Biggest Loser. Everyone watched America's Next Top Model. Now to go back and say, well, this is what they did. It's kind of, I know it's shocking to see some of the stuff that they did, but like, I mean, we were, obviously we'd done all these idol dancing, it was nothing that bad, but it's something now that things have changed over the years. So I don't know that, I don't know that you could ever do an expose on Dance with the Stars, because it was never anything as scary or as bad as like what there's been on,
no way,
on Biggest Loser or America's Next Top Model. But it's weird to go back and look at that because it seems kind of recent, but it's still 25 years ago. It's weird to go back and look at it. But I will say I thought it was horrible. I found the first one surprising to see how I didn't know that. I thought it was interesting to see how it kind of started. The second one, which you've seen some of, when they start going into the point of like, there was this whole thing that, when it gets to like messing with people's absolute physical appearances, where they removing teeth.
Oh, that dental work was atrocious.
Oh my God, they pulled this woman's tooth, and then there's a woman with a gap in her teeth. Did you see it?
Yes, I saw that.
And they made Tyra kept saying, you've got to close the gap, you've got to close the gap, you'll never work, you've got to close the gap. She closed the gap. She was never happy about it. 2 seasons later, she's creating a gap on another woman, saying you need a bigger gap, create the bigger gap to give yourself a look. And it's just like, I don't think, we've worked with Tyra obviously on Dance with the Stars. I don't think, when it started off and she was talking about the show she's trying to create and what she's trying to portray, and I want to show what the modeling industry is, you kind of went with it. By the show 2, you're like, you are pretending you knew nothing when you knew all of it.
She really was. Suddenly, I was the main person. I was doing this. I was producing. I was the lot. It was all my idea.
When it all started to go wrong, she's saying, "I'm not production. I don't know what's happening." And that was. And I was thinking, I think that in someone like Tyra's position, it's important for her to be there and speak up for herself, to defend herself if this is being made. I don't know that she's coming across very good on this at all.
No.
I really don't.
Well, I think,
and she's fully given the opportunity to do so.
Yes.
She's not taking it.
She's not. She's doing the opposite and going, "Oh, what was? Sorry, what was it? Oh, who? I don't really remember that. Well, a lot happened, and do you know? And even if is it Ken Mock?
Yeah.
It's the exact. Even he's trying to push it back a little bit.
Yeah.
But he is owning it a little.
He owned some of it. There was something that he goes, "That's all me. That was me."
He had to, because who else is he going to push it to? But now there are bits where he was also kind of going, oh, what bit was that?
Do you think if someone, went back to any of our shows 20 years, well, it is 20 years, they went back to any show, I don't think there's anything like that. I mean,
No, I mean anything. The most I can ever think about was, arguments or something. Tony Devolani and Kate +8 or whatever. Do you remember that one?
Gosling. Oh yeah,
that was about the most I ever remember the show getting fit, and we aired that. That wasn't like something going on.
You weren't messing with people's lives.
No, not at all.
Cloris was upset when she got that 6, but apart from that, I don't know that we're messing with anyone's lives. Yeah, she never got over that.
Well, going back to Tyra Banks, that's a good segue into fashion.
I'm only going to say a little bit on fashion because I'm so excited, babe, because we're
I know I'm the fashion guy here.
You are the fashion guy.
I'll let you take
You are
this
the
one.
fashion guy.
Well, I like the ensemble today, James.
Judging by my shorts and t-shirt today.
Which is looking... Do you know what? You're actually very... At the moment, this fall and winter 2026, 27 they're doing, and you're very in now because a lot of them... I'm going to speak about it next week because I want to do it.
That we're in spring of 26 and I'm wearing fall and winter.
Grey and black, your colours. Everything is grey and black. Can I just say as well, a lot of orange in there, babe.
Hey.
I think they look. Everyone's seen our logo.
They've seen our logo. They've seen our hair colour.
Our hair colour and our logo. And
we're starting
orange. It's the orange. It's the real ginger orange everywhere. Anyway, but what I'm not going. Next week I'm going to speak about it because it finishes. So we've had Fashion Week's gone on for 4 weeks. We started in New York.
Oh God, is that still going?
On episode 1.
Fashion
it goes.
Week.
It's Fashion Month, babe. It's a week in each one. So it's New York, London, Milan, and Paris. And wowza, it's been pretty amazing. But the only I just want to mention 2, and then next week I'll do a proper roundup of it. London, Harris Reed. I honestly think he's a new up and coming. His sculptural dresses it's artwork. It's just artwork, and I think we haven't seen that for a while. He's young and he's happening. And for his final piece, he did the kind of bride, but he did it with like white lace pants and a white lace tunic, and it had a male model walk it. And I just thought, oh my God, if I was ever getting married, which I will never do, but if I was ever going to get married, that would be so cool. Because it's like unisex, you could both wear it. Do you know what I mean? And then you put your little, your little touches on it. But I can't imagine a wedding more cool than the male and the bride and groom wearing it, two brides, 2 grooms, whatever, or both in the same outfit. I honestly would call him myself. If I was getting married now, I'd find his number and I'd beg him.
Which we're not doing.
No, we're never doing.
The only time you're going to be the bride is Halloween.
Halloween, I'm going to be the bride because I'm telling you that tattoos going on my face won't be the first time. We'll talk about that another time. That I've had tattoos all over my body for some reason. And the last one.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, in a play I did.
In a play, yeah.
And the last one I'm going to talk about is just Paris, which is going on now, still going on. Tomorrow, Moo, which I'm so excited about. They had a 10-year-old boy called Max Alexander do his first Paris fucking fashion show.
Wow.
10, because he's so amazing. And he makes things out of recycled and sustainable fashion. He's done a beautiful dress of Free People bags, Hermes bags. Free People, the shop, Free People out of the bags, and Hermes bag. And he also has done he restructures like an 80s dress or something, or a big, gown. It's so good. I'm going to link them. We are linking stuff. We did it last week. We've done it the last 3 weeks now. So I'm going to link Max Alexander, and I'm going to link Harris Reed. And I'm saying, we, the royal we, Mickey. Yeah. So that's pretty amazing.
All right. Restaurants.
Restaurants, babe.
Tell us a restaurant you like. We're not going to knock this one out real quick.
Okay. We went for Mickey's birthday, actually. We're going back to last week, but we never spoke about it. We went to Caviar, which is sushi restaurant, babe. Yeah, Caviar.
Delicious, yeah.
Absolutely amazing. Now, people had told me about
Not sure
that.
about the decor, but delicious
Decor,
food.
no. Absolutely not. Awful. But the actual food and the place and the people.
So good.
So good. People have told me about them. They've got one in Pasadena, but I think they've got one here as well. They've got one. I think they've got 2. But this one was in Pasadena. It was when we were doing Mickey stuff. And fantastic food. Fantastic. What was the one we liked? The Amberjack.
There was another one, I think, but it closed down.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wonderful.
So, yeah. So the one
but the one in Pasadena is still
that
open
good?
and delicious.
So good. Caviar.
Talking of, I'm way behind on this one, but my favorite restaurant.
Yes.
Killer Shrimp.
Oh, what's
It's the most bizarre thing.
Where is that?
Killer Shrimp was another great restaurant that closed down. And there used to be one in West LA or like Santa Monica or something like that. Then there was one in Studio City, and they both closed down. It went missing for like years, and it was people went online trying to recreate their kind of like signature dish. Then it reopened in Marina del Rey, and it's still there. And it is just like a real kind of spicy gumbo broth with shrimp in it, and it's just you eat like
I'm all about that.
ton of bread when you eat it. It is so good, and it's like that's my. I always said that if I was ever on death row and I had to I had to have a last meal, that would be my last meal.
That'd be it.
Oh yeah, I love it. It's so good.
Do you know what mine
so
would
good.
be?
It's so spicy as well. I mean, it's so hot and it's so spicy. It hurts on the way in, it hurts on the way out, but it's really,
worth
really good.
it.
Yeah, it's
like
worth
a good
it.
curry.
Yeah, exactly.
I hate to say it. Do you know what mine would be?
What?
Sunday roast.
Sunday roast.
For your last meal.
Yeah, Sunday roast.
What if it's a Monday?
Don't give a shit. I've had it every day of the week, but not like that man who had Christmas every day. Do you remember him?
No.
Anyway, viewer's choice, babe. Let's get him. First one.
Mr. Chuck Yeko.
Yay, Chuck!
Saw him the other day. So Chuck Yeko is
Yay,
a friend of mine. Worked with him for years. Worked with him way back on Hollywood Squares and then on American Idol and Dance with Stars and like a million things. He came to my 40th. Just saying. My 40th that you didn't come to. He came. He and his wife came. Bless him. He has a question.
We had a gem.
Have we seen Train Dreams?
Yeah, I think he's given us a gem on that.
No. Anything else?
Yes, but no, that's his gem, babe. Train Dreams.
Okay.
He thought the cinematography,
What's Train
music,
Dreams?
and scenery were phenomenal. Train Dreams is Joel
Edgerton.
Joel Edgerton plays the main lead, and
It's a movie.
It's a movie.
It is a movie.
And he's been in like leads before, hasn't he? But not to this extent. He's like anyway. I haven't seen it yet, Chuck, but I 1,000% are going to go and see this. I'm hoping it's still at the cinema. I think it's still showing in some places at the cinema because I really want to see this at the cinema because I've heard about how beautiful it is and everything. And actually, they won for Spirit Awards, didn't they, babe? Best film, Train Dreams.
It's still playing.
Babe, it won the Spirit Awards.
Yes.
Yeah, Train Dreams.
And he's saying, and we'll be quick here.
Yes.
Why did we both move to America?
Yes.
Go.
I moved to America to go and study acting at Lee Strasberg Film and Theatre Institute in 2003. I moved here for 12 weeks to do a semester there. And it's now 23 years later. So I didn't actually go, I'm leaving to be in America. I just came for 12 weeks and never went back.
I left to go traveling around through South America and was coming through California on the way to Australia, and I got offered the chance to work on Dallas. And then, so I thought, well, I'll do that. Then I got the chance to stay. So I thought, well, I'll do that for a while. 31 years I've been here. I never made the decision, I'm going to leave England, not go back. I'm going to move to America. It was never a decision I made. It was just, before long, I've been here 2 years. Then it was, my 2-year visa was made permanent. And it's like, and by then I was kind of established, and that's it. My life's here now. I've lived here longer than I've lived in this country longer than I lived in England. Yeah. But it was never a conscious decision that I'm going to move. Because I liked England. It was never a conscious decision that I would leave. But you suddenly find yourself that like, oh my God, I've been here 10 years, 20 years, 30 years.
But $1 million question: would you go back?
I would say never say never, but I don't think so.
That's the thing.
But if something changes and if something came up that I felt I would, maybe when I get older, because I'm still young, maybe when I'm a bit older, I will think about it. But I think this is my life's here. Yeah,
it wasn't a choice. It was just you did one thing. I did the 12 weeks. Then I wanted to stay and do the year there, and then I got an optional training visa for another year, and it was just like that. It just kept going. It's like we always say with our friend Russell.
Who?
Russell, just a friend of ours.
Don't know.
And we always say we're on like the gravy train. Toot toot. It just kept going.
Yeah.
You know, and we're still here.
That's
23, 31 years later.
Yeah.
Thanks, Chuck, for those questions and the gem, which I'm
thank you again
100% going to go and see.
Thank you again for coming to my 40th. It was very good of you.
We have another viewer's choice, don't we?
Yes, we have Casey again. Now, I think Casey should become our resident doco expert because she literally watches 200 documentaries a year and then she rates them from 1 to however many it is. And she's said, Chris Fleming, comedy special live at the Palace, which I'm really looking forward to seeing.
And we have a picture that we're going to link.
Oh, yeah, we're going to have a picture. that we're going to link.
What's the picture?
Chris.
It's with Chris and
Chris
Buscemi.
Fleming.
And who?
Buscemi.
Oh, your mate.
We can't. He's on every show, isn't he?
I know, it's like a
He's
constant.
like, yeah, he's gonna be coming here soon, but he'll be like, you know,
Yeah, probably.
we'll actually make him like Matt Damon, you know,
Always bump him.
always knocking the door but never getting in.
And Train Dreams, just to go back to that,
Yes,
it did win the top 3 prizes: Best Feature, Best Director, and Best Cinematography
at the Spirit Awards.
at the Spirit Awards.
Yeah, it's
Right.
it's supposed to be Thank you for checking that, babe. It's supposed to be absolutely fabulous, absolutely fabulous. And we stay on film just for a quick shout out, babe. Just for a quick shout out to a British short film written and directed by Lee Knight. It's up for an Oscar because we got the Oscars on Sunday, right? Yeah, the Oscars this Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is this Sunday, right? Oscars.
Yeah, so we've got the Oscars maybe
Yes.
this Sunday.
Yes, we have got the Oscars this Sunday. It's a short film. It's British, written and directed by Lee Knight, which I already said. Miriam Margolyes, and it's called Margolyes, sorry, and it's called Friend of Dorothy.
I love Miriam Margolyes.
I freaking love her.
I love Miriam Margolyes.
I love her. She's just like, she is the ultimate broad.
She is
Put
the
her on the
ultimate
list.
broad.
Put her on the list.
She
Please watch it. It's 21 minutes long. You can watch it on YouTube, or honestly, you can find it anywhere.
You know,
it's so cool. It's such a cute film.
She's
87, you know.
Is she really?
Yeah.
Graham Norton. If ever you can find Miriam Margolyes on Graham Norton, you should watch it because she is like outrageous. She is she's been on it a half dozen times.
Everything, not just
but
on
she's
that.
she's really, but she's done some. She has the most ridiculous stories. I know last week we talked about Neil Sedaka doing a cameo for your mother. I got Miriam Margolyes to do a cameo for my friend Lisa in England.
Have you got it still?
I must have it somewhere.
Oh, find it. We'll link it. Nikki, write it down. Link it.
It was for her birthday, and I got it to, and she did this thing, and she's just adorable. She's proper, like, you know, I mean, it's a bit kind of overused a little bit, but like national treasure.
Oh,
you know,
yes.
you Julie Walters and you Tracy Ullman and me, and that you've got your national treasures. Miriam Margolyes. Miriam Margolyes. Kate, you're a national treasure.
Speaking of national treasures, who made the gem cut?
Who made the gem cut then, babe?
I'm going back to Miriam Margolyes.
Yes, we stick her
She's
straight
on the
in.
list.
You just spoke about her, so perfect. Yeah, and I'll put in with her. I'll put in this short film. Please do watch it. So we'll stick that in.
Think
Killer
we got
Shrimp.
Young Frankenstein.
Killer Shrimp being your final meal you would have. It will be that.
You're putting the bride in as a gem cut, but 75%.
I'm putting 75% in. Yes, so I'm going to still say, and I do. And go see it, and just like I said, I would prefer 100 more films like this than some of the
I'm going to go to something in the gem cut that we haven't even mentioned yet, but I'm going to bring it up because I just thought of it.
Yes.
Whoever put the photo of Prince Andrew in the back of the police car.
Yes.
I don't know if people know about this. Obviously, Prince Andrew got arrested on his birthday. The former Prince Andrew got arrested on his birthday.
Prince formerly known as.
They took a photo. Someone took the perfect photo of him in the back of the police car.
Yeah. One photographer.
One photographer got it.
He wasn't even
and
part of.
Someone framed it and put it in put it up in the Louvre.
Yes.
And it was on the wall in the Louvre till.
It was an activist group who did it, and they're called Everyone Hates Elon, as in Elon Musk.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, and
as opposed to all the other Elons we know.
Yeah. Well, you know, just to clarify for everybody.
Okay.
And what was it called? What did they title it?
Wasn't it called like He's Sweating Now?
Yes.
Or something like that.
2026.
Prince Andrew
now.
Prince Andrew had an interview that when they was talking to him when he was Prince, they were asking him about these allegations, and the woman had accused him of being very sweaty, and he said that I don't sweat.
Yes.
And so the title of this photo that went up in the Louvre was He's Sweating Now.
Sweating now.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Sweating now.
I'll add a link to it.
Yeah. Have you got it, babe?
Yeah, I got it.
A link being added as we speak.
What else?
What else do we put?
Well, we have a
there,
new category.
We have a new category. Oh, do you want to put? Have you got something to put
I would
in?
just say that the next top model one. I don't know if it quite makes the gem cut because it's kind of really hard to watch, but I think it's something you need to watch.
I know.
Maybe
and
it's almost a gem
to
cut.
think back, I watched that show.
I've never seen an episode
but
of that show.
But I watched it, and I don't remember having the shocking, reaction to it that I had now.
It's
that
hard
shows
to watch.
how
Maybe
the world.
we've just been conditioned 20 years later.
We've been totally conditioned, babe.
Yeah.
We need to talk about that on another show, conditioning, because it's bizarre.
Yeah, you could use some conditioning.
No, I know.
Conditioner or
conditioning. But always conditioner, babe. So we've got a new, here we go. We've got a new section.
Yeah.
And it's called?
It's a Shame, Let's Do Better.
Yeah. So instead of saying shame on you or anything like that, or
Yeah.
name and shame. So all the people we've mentioned, Clint, Steve, Bill. So now we've got this new section. So today there's only one
I
person
feel
I'm
I
gonna
got to
put
talk
in.
about.
Well-
I feel uncomfortable with Bill being in there. Not sure he did anything wrong.
Well, you
today.
said he was really mean to Richard Dreyfuss.
Yeah. He probably deserved it.
You know, I can't go back now.
I can't go
You
back
said
now,
it.
baby.
See you, Dreyfuss.
Hundreds of
You're the one
hundreds
who
of
put it
people.
out there.
Hundreds of people have listened to
Yeah,
this. We can't
hundreds
go
of
back and claim it didn't
thousands.
happen.
Hundreds
We can't
of-
edit. We can't.
Hundreds of thousands of people have listened to
So
this.
it's a shame. Let's do better. I don't know. I think you've done pretty well today.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not going to tell you that you need to do better. I think you've
I
done
think that
okay.
should be it. Ginger Gem, ... It's a shame. Let's do better. We should just end every show. See you next Tuesday. It's a shame. Let's do better.
Well, could do better.
But yeah, but I think there's only one person.
Go on then. Who's got? Who's
Who's
needs to do
going
better?
in? Okay. It's a shame. Shitty Chalamet.
Shitty Chalamet.
I'm calling him Shitty Chalamet from now on. So come on, Timmy. Let's do better.
Let's do better.
Yeah.
All right.
No need for that, was there?
All right.
Oh, pick a card.
Pull a card.
Oh, I'm actually getting up because I've got this in here. Quick card. Quick card. You know what? We promised you, actually. Sorry about this, everyone. We did promise you last week. Week 4 coming up, ghost stories, which we haven't done
Oh,
this
the
week,
ghost
so
stories.
we'll
The
add
taxi
it.
driver.
We'll,
Ghost stories.
we'll put them on next week.
Okay.
We'll put another quick one on
Yep.
next week.
All right.
Right, let me just get
Pick a card. Any card.
any card.
Not that card.
Oh, there you go. Ripeness.
Ripeness.
Yes, that means this is great. It's very quick. Whatever you want to do, go and do it because the time is now. That's it. The time's now. It's not tomorrow. Start where you are. Start where you just feel like I don't know to go left or right. Doesn't matter. Put one foot in front of the other. You're ripe. You're ready for this. Go for it. Whatever you want to do. This is the week for you. Ripeness. That's it.
Done.
All right.
Well,
Thank everyone for listening.
Well,
thanks for
thank you everyone for listening.
Everyone.
Like and
That
subscribe.
was fun. That felt
was
like
fun.
a train. It felt
Yeah.
like we boom, 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 boom,
Train
boom.
dream.
A
Train dreams.
Train
Thanks,
dream.
Chuck. There you
Yeah.
go.
All right.
That's what it
Well,
felt like.
thank you very much, and
Subscribe,
subscribe.
like, send in your gems,
Send in your gems.
Voice
Let us
memo.
know what you think,
voice memo,
or not.
voice memo, and you'll be on the show.
Maybe
Yeah.
if we can.
That'd be
If Ross
fun.
can work out how to do that.
Ross will work out how to do that, won't you, Ross? Of course he will.
All right.
See you next Tuesday.